Just one chest. What's going on? The light, but since there are so many doors here... The exact same room? Help! Help me! Help. This again. No, wait. Could it be?
Mikhail, do not wake the fuck.
Uh-oh. Which one was the original door?
Please, you.
TVs are so bright. It's hurting my eyes. Careful. Something's up. What is this monster? Resonate all together.
I'm asking questions. Test.
Ready for another? Specimen sighted. Deep breath. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Time to play the next piece.
Answer me. 0 points.
Using support. Commencing research. I should have brought a chair with me. Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
Say yes, Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. No need to rush. Patience breeds success. I'm asking questions.
Travel fast.
Answer me.
Specimen data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free. 0 point.
This monster! All these creatures! Are they the secret the family's hiding?
Your answers? Test. Free.
Ready for another? Deep breath! Thanks for the support. Resonate all together.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me.
Enemy targets detected. Night. Stars echo. No more time.
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points.
Is there no way to lose it? Commencing support. Ready for another?
Free.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
0 points.
Let's go.
If you don't know the right technique, you might never return from the shadow of death, emerging without a scratch. I'm on your side. You can call me a memo keeper, Black Swan.
Thanks for the support. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Specimen sighted. Night. Stars echo. No more time.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Free.
Enemy targets detected.
0 points.
Commencing research.
answers? Answer me. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Commencing support. Time to make a decision. Ready for another?
0 points.
Specimen sighted.
See you next time. Hurry. You're awake, lazy bug. Looks like you had a nice dream. How was it? Did you dream of me? I didn't do much. Just helped you leave the welcome to reality. More specifically, the reverie. The safest and most familiar place you can be. I'm happy to see that you've kept your wits, and that you haven't been affected by the primal dreamscape. I know you've many questions, so please, compose yourself.
Aw, suspicious. Could this be a coincidence? I've got a fun...
Look, Miss Himiko, I brought the kid back as promised.
You're all right. We couldn't find you in either dream or reality. We were worried sick...
It's good to see you're unharmed. Allow me to introduce you to Miss Black Swan, Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
Yeah, Miss Himiko said that they were investigating the incidents happening in the dreams.
We've only met once, but thanks to you, we might be able to use this.
So how did you end up there? And what?
So, the one who attacked you was a girl dressed in red, adept at
Her name is Sparkle, a masked fool who has infiltrated Penacony. Don't worry, she won't be bothering you for now. She's probably patting herself on the back for a job.
It seems you know her well.
Of course, I know everyone here. On Penacony, anyone could be lying, but the remembrance does not lie. So I feel the need to clarify with everyone. Miss Sparkle's tricks can induce hallucinations, but that strange dreamscape? Nothing to do with her.
Penacony!
Have you not sensed it yet? This apparent land of dreams. It's a carefully designed dream maintained by the family through unknown means. And the memory zone he fell into, that's the true dreamscape. Chaotic, dangerous, enigmatic. A beast of memory dwells in the ever-shifting.
She's right. Everyone, do you all still remember your surroundings during your entry into...
So everyone saw the same thing?
The gallery of thoughts. That
Have you noticed? These landscapes seem quite distinct from that of Penacony's in your dream, yet strikingly similar to the dreamscape described by
You're right. I didn't give it much thought at first, but in hindsight, the overlap is hard to ignore.
Also, after speaking to some of the frequenters, the first stop when you enter the dream is supposed to be the hotel in the dream. But due to certain incidents, the hotel is now...
What could possibly have to happen to an entire building for it to require renovation? Combine that with what he just experienced. Penacony's dream is sinking right now, turning back...
Sinking? You mean the dreamscape is collapsing?
The encounter at the Dreamscape Hotel was a sign.
I see. That would explain the uneasiness we've sensed from the family. Leaving aside the question of guest safety, were this to become public, it would tarnish the name of the planet of festivities. With the Charmony Festival around the corner, it's no wonder they'd want to keep it under wraps.
Even the guest's safety cannot be assured now. Isn't the monster that he encountered indisputable proof? Need I remind you that it is a memory zone meme? How could a meme that heralds death and murder appear in a dream that the family proclaims to be absolutely safe? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family as well?
Miss Black Swan, we fully understand our current predicament now. Going back to your original suggestion, for what reason has the Garden of Recollection chosen to work with the...
Let me rephrase then. This is my personal request, not the Garden of Recollections. And the answer is simple. Miss Himiko, I simply wish to make an exchange. Apart from my duty, I also have some personal pursuit in aesthetics. I am a memo keeper and a collector. I too yearn to experience those luminous, dazzling, cherished memories. That's simple. As for you all, nameless of the Astral Express and practitioners of the Trailblaze, I have faith in your potential, as well as in the unique splendor you will unleash on the stage. This is why I wish to befriend all of you. A place where nightmares and sweet dreams intersect. The perfect cradle for the...
I understand. But before replying, we...
Naturally, take your time.
How do you see things, Himiko?
It's best to be skeptical of her. There's a significant amount of intentional misdirection in her word, but I worry about the worst outcome. If the dreamscape's anomaly really exists, and it isn't a natural occurrence, but instigated by someone behind the scenes...
Then it likely has something to do with the Watchmaker's invite.
Huh. How'd you figure that one?
Well, excluding any extreme scenarios, the mastermind responsible for these shifts in the dreamscape undeniably stands against the family, which someone is drawing in external influences to distract and disrupt the family's control over Penacony. Either that, or the family has been forced to seek outside aid surreptitiously for self-preservation. But from the encrypted message on the invite and the family's reaction, the former is more likely.
Which also means that the one who sent out the encrypted nameless message and the mastermind behind the anomaly are on the same side. Maybe even this...
Well, this doesn't necessarily mean a thing, right? In terms of methods, both the Fools and the Riddlers could pull it.
March, calm down. It's just a possibility. But if this encrypted message isn't...
Well, let me tell you what I discovered, and I'm sorry. According to reliable sources, some people spotted a tall silver-armored man on Penacony. I've reached out to the Bloodhound family for news and visited many of those guests who claim to have seen this invader. And this is what I received. I've sent it to you. Open it and take a look.
Ahem. Can you hear me? Astral Express, it's been a while.
It's that hacker girl!
I'll get straight to the point. I know you've been investigating the abnormal phenomenon surrounding Penacony. Or rather, we are pleased to see that you've been doing that, because the deeper you delve, the closer you'll get to uncovering the truth about the so-called... The family is obviously hiding something, right? We've nabbed some valuable information, and out of the goodness of my heart, I've decided to share it with all of you. Although it entered this string of code into your dream pool, the device you use to dream with, and dive into the hidden map for a look. The coordinates have been sent to you. Also, I take it you've already heard about Sam. You should look forward to the meeting. He's a straight shooter who values a fair fight. I think you'll get along. Oh, he had me relay a message to you. Ahem. The curtains have just risen over the dream that can't be reached. The various factions have started to move. I wish you luck.
Those Stellaron hunters. Those Stellaron... They even factored Penacony into their plan. Nowhere safe from them.
The situation is clear. The planet of festivities isn't what it seems on the surface. Everyone's sights, including the factions in the family, are set on the Watchmaker's legacy. Every party has its own motives, and they're attempting to thwart each other. While we still don't know what this legacy entails, it's only a matter of time before the power struggle ensnares innocent bystanders. The Molten Knight, Sam, is reportedly a remnant of Klamoth's Iron Cavalry, a genetically engineered warrior. He possesses superhuman perception and acts decisively. He'll leave no margin for error. This message is a threat. The hidden map that Silverwolf mentioned is probably the sealed Dreamscape Hotel. For the sake of what's to come, a visit seems necessary. Which is why I didn't suggest it initially. But the way things are now, the Astral Express has a reason to join the fray. If the family asks, just tell them that the Express is investigating the Stellaron hunters. I'm sure they'll understand. We'll plan our...
Then we are in agreement. Let's return and inform Miss Black Swan. Miss Black Swan, the Express is willing to cooperate with you.
I'm at your service.
You two return to your own rooms. Enter the dream, and if everything goes without a hitch, we'll see.
I'll stay in the real world to ensure everyone's safety. If needed, I will also parley with the family. I assume there's no problem, Miss Black Swan?
It seems that I'll have a hard time gaining your trust, even if I personally did rescue your friends.
We're counting on you, Welt. As for us, let's get ready to see the Dreamscape's true visage.
We'll be busy for a while. I wonder if Firefly has returned to reality yet. I don't have her contact info. I'll ask Black Swan.
Welcome to Penacony.
Back in this familiar room.
This way, darling. What's wrong? Are you not... I know you're more sensitive to Memoria, thus more easily affected by the dreamscape than others. I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. They're already awake in their rooms. Will you be comfortable in following me now? Time waits for no one.
March's room is this way. I should go meet up with her.
I know what you're thinking, but alas. That girl, the moment you stepped into the memory zone, reality's building structures lost all meaning. I can sense that she is in a faraway place right now. In the meantime, if we want to find that lobby the navigator mentioned, we'll have to try a little harder. These poor little things stumbling about. Strange. There appears to be someone else's presence here. Her! How is this possible?
Are there no staff members here at all? Huh? What are you doing here? Yes, she's the memo keeper I mentioned.
We'll have to cut the banter short. Let's first work together and remove these overly
I'm indebted to you both for your help. Finally, some peace and quiet.
We could ask you the same thing.
Penacony's rife with rumors now about the Watchmaker, a legacy, nightmares, and other mysterious tales. I was curious as to who was spreading them and tested the method as described in the rumors. To think I actually ended up here.
You aren't
Hiding? I don't think I'd be capable of that in front of a memo keeper. That's not what I meant. It's just a figure. Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the memo keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
What do you think?
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. Glad to be traveling with you again, Miss Black Swan. This room. Why is it up?
The memory zone is constantly shifting its form. Looks like we'll have to think of a way to walk on the ceiling.
We're standing on the ceiling right now.
Miss Acheron's words speak sense. Regardless, we have to reach that flat surface. I'll teach everyone some traversal tricks.
For the theater.
My throat is feeling much better. The combat report will be ready soon.
This room.
The memory zone is...
We're standing on this.
Miss Acheron's... I'll teach everyone's... How about it? Can you feel the memoria flowing around you? Next, find a suitable spot and try walking up the wall.
The combat report will be ready soon.
It worked. You really can walk up walls.
A memory zone is...
Just as my calculations predicted.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
You're natural, aren't you? You're a prodigy at remembrance.
We've arrived. There's an elevator here, just like in the lobby. We should be able to reach our destination with it.
But the memory zone up ahead appears to be severely twisted. Be careful, everyone. See? I told you it wasn't going to be that simple. Where is this?
This door.
There's no end to this. Let me... This memory zone is overly twisted. I have to use inelegant methods. Got it. I can see the core of this dreamscape. And there are members of the family. And some figures trying to find their way forward. It appears that your friends aren't faring too well. 1, 2, wait. 3. There's a third person, the girl who was with you. It eludes me, but there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence she radiates. What was she? Is she running? No, this is not good. Everyone, we must hurry. There's no time. I'll just have to break the rules and use some methods to help you phase through the memory zone. I picked up slivers of her thoughts in the memory zone. These will help you form an impression of her. Now, you must hang on to these thoughts with all your might and shape them in your mind. I got some very familiar memories just now. She's not the only... Hurry, through here.
In my dream, I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it. It bloomed against the morning sun. Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to awaken from the dream.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Everyone, be on your guard.
You all right? Look at me. Calm down. Deep breaths. All right?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March I'll leave him to you, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. But if in that moment I chose to draw my blade... Sorry, I had no choice. I understand your anger, and I will accept it. But this isn't the time. We should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding, and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path. Once, someone said to me, "No compassion for the enemy, for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is. And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning and the price you pay." This is the only advice I have for you, from someone burdened with a blood debt.
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's good news and bad.
I understand the situation now. Please take him and retreat to a safe location. If time allows, you can investigate Firefly's matter first. Meet later at Clocky's statue.
Which is why I must undertake Miss Himiko's request and bring both of you back to reality. I'm glad to see that you're fine. Let us reach a safe place before speaking again.
Miss Black Swan, do you not intend to open some sort of teleporter?
I don't recommend that. His mental state is unstable, so also, while we're departing, we can still do more for Miss Firefly, can't we? Some remnants of her presence linger nearby. See,
If we can start investigating on the way, that'd be good.
let's go. We have to find another path.
Sorry, but could you give me a few more? I have some unfinished. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Let's go.
This way. Follow me. What's going on? Why is it getting hot in the memorial?
Just as my calculations predicted.
These are all charred remains.
They're still smoldering. The culprit can't have gotten far.
I suppose we can slow down for now, then.
Looks like this monster was slain by a... Looks like this monster died of a...
Something's off. These traces are fresh. Someone just left the scene.
I cannot reach a conclusion with so few clues.
Just listen to your gut. You were the one who said that... The remembrance...
From the memories of these carcasses, that person was tall and much stronger than an adult male. The method was clean and crisp. All one strike, he entered through the door from the lobby and went farther into the hotel. I take back what I said. We have to hurry to that memory zone where Miss Firefly's presence was imprinted. Consider if his goal is that place as well, there won't be anything left there. You two this way. I'll try to create a stable shortcut for you. Look. Upon leaving the lobby, the structure has become chaotic. Phase through that corridor and be careful. Do not alert the meme. Upon leaving the lobby, the structure has become chaotic. Phase through that corridor and be careful. Do not alert the meme.
This is truly a magnificent...
Yes. More exactly what it means. Down. You two may not be able to phase through physical structures like memo keepers, but I've got a great idea that will help you safely reach the floor right below. It's really easy. See this chandelier? Next, we want to create some Still remember what I taught you? Feel the flow of the memoria. Walk up the wall, and then get close to it.
Just as my calculations predicted. For the fear of the mediocre. Just as my calculations predicted.
surprises.
For the theater of the mediocre.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Just as my calculations predicted.
Look, a solitary chain. Look, it's common sense and easy, right?
Are we jumping down from here?
Don't worry. I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubbles to give it... Okay.
We landed safely.
Don't imitate the memo keeper without the accompaniment of one. Wouldn't it be lovely if these nosy newcomers found their way back?
Dangerous spots. Resonate all together.
No need to rush. Patience breeds success. Test. 0 points.
Ready for another? Thanks for the support. Commencing research. To travel. My throat is feeling much better. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Tonight, souls shall embrace. Stars echo. Enemy data secure net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Answers. Test. 0 points. Essay and knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
No one will disturb us now. Here, how about I show you a little magic trick? Are you ready?
Is that... fire?
Yes. It's what this room left behind. The memories of her. The slight trembling of the ground. The fleeting reflection. As for the context, we'll need to sort that out a bit. Hurry along.
That thing I encountered with my Trailblazer friend back then, if I'm not wrong. It has...
She mentioned...
Thinking of you even in your absence. Seems like you two were pretty... She seems to be sharing her discovery with someone. And
She has no idea that she'll become a victim.
Why did you... This isn't what we agreed on. Mecca... Why? The door... It won't open.
Based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room.
she mentioned that this transaction involves the watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes. They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another who knew too much. Or there could be a deeper secret tucked away in this memory zone.
Do you mean...
This is just the worst-case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind all, there's something else he cares more about and needs. Or should I? She had no other way to leave but from the side corridor.
There's actually a path here.
Unpredictable pathways pointing toward a wandering meme. She was completely lost in the memory zone.
It's an exit. Following this path should lead me out. Out of this place.
Unfortunately, this path ultimately leads one to the lair of death.
Finally back in the lobby. If that's the case.
After that, it's the end.
Everyone,
It seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now. Stellaron Hunt.
careful.
A Galaxy Ranger. And a Memo Keeper. Leave now and nobody gets hurt. Or else, all of you will die here. The detective game is over. You shouldn't be here.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
Implementation.
Commencing support. Specimen sighted. May song bring us victory.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points. I will set the seas ablaze.
for the support.
Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell about the Stellaron Hunter, who was behind your ultimate departure. Execution underway.
I'm asking questions.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing support. Tonight, so shall it. Stars echo. No more time. Be careful, far away. Thanks for the support.
Answers? Answer me. 0 points. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Failed.
Specimen sighted.
Zero points.
Implement. Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
No need to rush. Patience breeds success.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing research. Deep breath.
Not bad. 5 points.
May song bring us victory. Pressing it all together.
Nihilistic implementation.
We have the upper hand. Time to make a decision. Here, try this! Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. Tonight, soul shall embrace. Stars echo. No more time.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. 0 points. Failed. Zero points.
If that's the case.
Leave the dance stage to them, my dear.
What a show. Well, thank you for your memo, Keeper. Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against. When I first saw the Ranger and the Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between them.
As promised, I've delivered the child to you. Our transaction is complete.
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain. In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend. Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, from that Galaxy Ranger. Right. I do, my friend. Let's be honest. That woman named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's actually an emanator who brings death and finality? Let me give you some IPC insider information, my friend. Do you know Duke Inferno? Fedora. Nicely done. As expected. I'll cut to this Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Fedora. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius. He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by this duke to go around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. And even the other Annihilation gangs weren't spared. I'm not sure what the family was thinking, or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters received an invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? They harbor fierce intentions, swearing to turn the planet, but there's no need to worry. They won't be able to attend. Do you know why? Because Ifrit is They were eliminated on their way. The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession. Thereafter, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony, checking into the hotel with only a music box. The Galaxy Rangers come and go like shadows, and there's little communication between them. Her story is almost too perfect. If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her. While the IPC can investigate, it'll take some time. So, my friend, the choice is yours now. You can leave this place immediately, without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get closer to the truth. Or you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything in Penacony. I need your help, so I'll wait. But not for long. Once you are ready, as for aligning with me, see the truth first, then decide. You'll still have time.
Acheron is the emanator of a particular eon? But he gave me a choice.
My. You look like a small injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? My take on this might... In my view, he's a trustworthy individual. Not for any other reason, but because he's an exceptional businessman. In this vast universe, no one values honesty but always be on guard, particularly when making agreements with him. Scrutinize the details. Beyond the confines of the contract, your rights are off his radar. He'll go to extreme... Why, of course. I know you're confused. And sad. Whoever that girl might have been. A living soul. A memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished. Like the dissolution of bubbles in water. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine. Or rather, trust me and see the truth. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure for the truth and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifice. Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case.
Go and meet Aventurine, or I could still choose not to help.
Excellent. I knew you would come. By the way, about that memo, I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, please, this way if you will. Oh, right. I remember mentioning something after that. What was it again? A familiar hallway, a familiar room. Do you remember? Last time we met was right here. This is it. Just beyond this door. Oh, I remember. Tell me. Doesn't this... I remember everything now. This was... Look, friend. The game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choices.
Brother, I'm back.
Welcome back. How is your preparation for the performance coming?
It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine? No, this is not good. You're the pride of the family. Don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
No, brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Yes, I received the report that death had taken some of them. Perhaps some... I'm sorry, I forgot you just came back. You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called death has descended upon Penacony, striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally in the utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family. Such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreamscape.
I can't believe this has happened. Was someone...
Yes, there were two. One was a stowaway, the other was you. That's enough, fool. Your deeds have saddened me.
Pretty sharp, aren't you, chicken-winged boy?
The Odes of Harmony talks about honesty. The words of a fool begins with foolishness and end in treacherous arrogance. Please leave. Their dreamscape doesn't welcome you.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references? I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister's already a goner, right? Really? Don't tell me you're not craving a little vengeance.
It's not yet time. When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice with unyielding righteousness.
Wow, you can endure that much? Truly a heart of ice you've got there. Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear sister at events. Surely you don't want the world to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off?
The family has a plan. And do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
All right. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember, I've got your back. I mean, who could resist a guy?
There's no need. The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations. Should the transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bow strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them. And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they're but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld. And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally. Watchmaker.